right, Scott, hit it.
I'm a hero.
I'm
Kind
a
of
super
guy.
super kind of guy, right? Drawing.
Minority superheroes tonight.
Minority superheroes tonight. Sorry, we didn't practice that, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're starting off a little light. It's just me and Scott so far. Hopefully, Sandy and Murphy will show up soon. Let me take off the banner. Turn that off. Looks like it's just Scott is not on screen. He'll come on when he's ready to show his art. So you guys just get to watch me for a while. Doing minority superheroes, and representation matters, as we always say, and it's also AAPI month, right? It is AAPI month, right? If I get that right, Asian American Pacific Islander,
something like that, yeah.
And I'm of Vietnamese birth, but I was raised in the desert by white people.
Excuse me.
And Scott, your ethnicity or?
I'm Okinawan.
Okinawan.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandy and Murphy, if they get here, they're African American. Scott, John, who's normally here, is Japanese origin. And Drew is, even though he looks Caucasian, he's of Mexican origin. So we have a panel that's full of, quote unquote minorities. One of the things about being here in Hawaii, it's the melanin content's a little higher than the mainland. So we see a little more tan people than we would in like Arizona or North Dakota. Yeah, you play like that. I enjoyed having my kids kind of grow up here because they got to be around more people that look like them. There's Sandy. Good evening, Sandy.
Hey,
Sandy.
you do your song.
Yeah. I'm a hero. I'm a super kind of guy, and we're drawing. Minority superheroes tonight. It's hard to sing. So I'm gonna because I'm a Vietnamese origin. I'm going to draw a Vietnamese character, and there's not many to choose from, unfortunately. But I'm gonna here. I'll bring myself back up solo for a minute so you can see my reference that I printed out. So for those of you that read the New Mutants, you may remember Karma. And Karma is a Vietnamese character. She was the daughter of a Vietnamese colonel, and they fled the country, so she was a boat person, a refugee. Boat people's kind of a maybe not the greatest term, but that's how they refer to. And she is a mentalist, right? She can read people's minds and stuff like that. And I thought it'd be nice. Because looking for reference, she was. I think she was supposed to be 16 when she fled Vietnam, so she would have been, in her 60s now. So I wanted to have a representation of a little more mature Vietnamese woman. So I brought up Hip Lay. She's an actress. Unfortunately, she died in 2017, but this is one of the latest pictures of her. So I'll age this up a bit, but Hip Lay was also a refugee from Vietnam. So I thought that was kind of appropriate to use her as the reference model for an older version of Swoon Cao Min. That's the character's name, Swoon. I know it doesn't look like it. Swoon Cao Min. And I hope I didn't butcher that too badly. I'm sure I'll hear from An Vu if I did. But she helped me with the pronunciation on that. Hip Lay, I can tell because I've seen her in interviews. So I know that's how she pronounces her own name, or how she pronounced her name. So that's what I'll be drawing tonight to start with. Scott, what are you going to be drawing to start off with?
I'm going to start off with Icon.
Icon, all right. That's the kind of the black Superman character, right?
Yeah, he's the milestone Superman guy.
He's fun to draw because he's got a kind of cool costume. Sandy, how about you? What will you be starting off with tonight?
Static Shock.
Static Shock. It's just, see, this is where the blurs get you, because it's just static. you get those heavy, you know what a blur it is, right? You get those really serious blurs, and they'll get you for calling Static Shock. It's just static.
Is it the cartoon one or the comic one?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
The comics design I like better than the cartoon one.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
that
much.
too. Oh, that's cool.
Let me start the camera.
Yeah, you can draw Gordon Rider.
Yeah, you can draw Gordon Rider. The promo had the Mighty Moke from Amakua Guardians.
Oh,
One of the nice things, like I'm the oldest one in the room right now. Probably will be for the night, but the representation's gotten deeper in the last 50 years. For me, like I was excited seeing like Shang-Chi, even though it was, it's basically Bruce Lee. They didn't give him any superpowers, not at that time anyway. He's got superpowers now. But
no.
it was just nice to see, an Asian character. Black Panther was big, and you can see from the movie that there was an appetite for having the kind of black characters. Scott, do you have any characters that you recall, fondly?
Not really. I mean,
Batman's a white guy, so
I don't know. Like I like the Apache Chief and
from Super
Samurai
Friends.
and El Dorado. Yeah, those guys. I didn't get it at the time when I was a kid, but now it's kind of like, oh, okay. Well, I understand what they were doing back then, but as a kid, they were like, oh, there were these new kind of cool characters that got introduced. Like, they're not in the comics.
Yeah. So like the character Sun Kao Min, like when she was first introduced, I think it was Chris Claremont that created it, and the spelling for cow, he had it Koi, Coy, and then I think it was a Win Trong who came in later and like kind of rewrote the character, and he obviously Vietnamese or nationality, and corrected the name here, and also when he was writing it, it was Min Sun Cao. So like in Vietnamese, the last name or the surname goes first. Like in many of the Asiatic languages, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a bit of a costume redesign too. I'm going to make her X-Men or New Mutants outfit have this Aodai dress design, the Vietnamese like summer dress. I might be making things harder for myself, but if I figure if I'm going to do this, I might as well try it. Try and pay homage to the country of my birth. Comment section. I don't think anybody's saying anything, but let's see. Okay. Should I put some music on? I don't know. We'll throw some. Some drums. And if anyone wants to join us in the stream, comment in there. The chat.
What was that?
Just saying, if anybody wants to join us in the stream, let me know so I can throw the link in the chat.
Uh,
So why static? Static, Sandy.
I like Static Shock.
Did you meet him through the comics or through the animation, like Scott was asking?
I used to watch the animation a lot as a kid.
Trying to show how the mental powers. I don't want to put I think the trope is to put like the hand to the forehead or the fingertips to the forehead.
the two fingers.
mayo dress has the tall collar. Put long yellow gloves on it. That's the costume look. Dress. Dress has a high slit, usually at the hip. She's got cybernetic legs. Draw that in there. Oh, who we got? Tiffany. What?
Tiffany, wow.
Tiff. Hello. Is she there? Tiff. Okay, we'll see if she talks. Yeah. Tiffany Peak. Are you there? Okay, well, we'll see if she actually talks.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello. We can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, hang on 1 second. Do you hear a lot of background noise?
No. You guys hear background noise?
Not on
Yeah.
your
I think everybody's met Tiffany, right? Sandy, you've met Tiffany before, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, Tiffany, Sandy, Tiffany.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
And Scott's always here. So, Scott, you remember Tiffany, right?
Of course.
Oh, good answer, Scott. Good answer.
Who's Tiffany?
How you guys doing?
Not too bad. I wasn't expecting you. Nice to have you.
Guys.
What made you come in?
Actually, Ron reminded me of today.
Oh, you got pressured into it, huh?
Where's
No
Ron?
pressure. I've learned how to tell Ron no a long time ago. No pressure.
So the topic tonight is minority superheroes. Do you have somebody in mind, Tiff, or did Ron tell you what the topic was? Do you know?
Oh, I knew the topic. I'm not sure who to draw though. I haven't decided yet, and I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen because I'm on my iPad.
You have to go to the browser. You look at it in the browser, the studio. At the bottom, well, wait, it might be different on an iPad. Do you have icons for like mute, camera?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so in that row, there should be something that says present.
Oh, shoot.
You see that? There you go. I can see your camera now.
My forehead. Wow.
I can see your roof.
No, my roof. My hideous roof. Okay, I actually don't see the presentation part.
No, it's just present. It looks like a square with a plus sign in it, or a rectangle with a plus sign.
TV with a
It should be in the same area as the mute and stop camera and all that.
Oh, it's not here. I'll show.
Mm,
It's like it's
okay.
just like the cam, chat, and then more, but it only gives me like comments and settings. That's okay. I'll just draw with you guys in spirit.
Look, it's mine on. It's next to settings on mine. So I have mute, camera, settings, present, leave studio. Okay.
Hmm.
Scott, you right, Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Scott.
He's having a rough night.
Ah,
Hiccup's a little worse tonight than usual.
hey Scott, just let it out. We're here for you.
Let's see. Keep the collar black. Maybe it's gold piping. Black. Black. So, Tiff, what have you been up to these days?
Okay. Oh, I am just chilling, one day at a time, right? And I am actually going back to school, hopefully, this August.
Back to school.
Mm-hmm.
Before.
Accounting?
Take a guess.
Taxi driver.
Man, that sounds pretty cool.
There's Ron. Add Ron to the screen. Okay. Ron is here.
Ron!
Tiff's going back to school to get her GED. Right, Tiff?
Yay! Yay! Oh, no applause. Okay. No. Okay, Mike, you want to know that?
Let's see. Degree in hospitality management.
Yeah. When you look at
Also-
me, do you see hospitality management?
Never know.
No.
Okay, so what are you going back for?
Gonna go-
Nursing.
Hmm. Just the day I go to school for nursing, man. So I'm going to go pursue.
She's not Filipino, Ron.
Mike can say that because he's Filipino. I'm getting a degree in fine arts and animation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here is Murphy. Murphy, say hi, Murphy.
Hey, Murphy.
Is it gonna be your bachelor's?
Yes. Which is kind of sad because I actually already have a bachelor's just in something else.
Oh, what's it in?
The other one is social work.
Oh, that's a
It's
big
quite-
change
Oh yeah?
from social work to animation.
Why you say that, Murphy?
Oh. That was
Murphy
my
might
field.
Murphy
That
might
might
know
be
a little bit about social work.
Oh yeah, Murphy is. He's already told me some pretty crazy stuff.
Good evening, everybody.
So I'm drawing Sun Kao Min, and Sandy's drawing Static, and Scott is drawing. Was it Apache Chief? No,
Icon.
Icon. Sorry, Icon. Who you in the mood for, Murphy? Oh, did your camera freeze?
It looks like his camera froze on my end too.
No, Murphy.
Oh.
Murphy, you're frozen. I don't know if you're saying anything. I'm drawing Icon.
Sorry, you breaking up. What was that?
Yeah, okay, there. Your camera's going really slow, Murph, so I don't know if your audio is matching up with you or not. I was just wondering who you're drawing tonight, Murphy.
I was feeling a little ambitious, so I was actually just trying to sketch out. I think it's the Brazilian Wonder Woman, Black Batman, and the Chinese Superman. It took me a minute to figure out.
Oh, what's I've seen the Chinese Superman. I can't remember the name, but
Chinese Superman.
Superwoman. What's the Brazilian Superwoman?
Yeah, I
I've
followed
seen
the series for quite a while. I can't remember the. God, it's like I know it's downloaded mostly digitally, but I thought it was pretty cool. The series followed an Asian American. I mean, I'm sorry, no, he was Asian American. It was based more in China, and had a lot of was it he got his powers not through like Kryptonian ways, but through government.
Science.
Oh, okay. The Wuhan lab.
I was trying to remember.
Too soon, Mike.
Too soon, Mike.
But it was a good series. I enjoyed it. And then what was it? How each character was it? And then there was a Chinese version of Batman, but he kept making fun of him, calling him chubby because he was more round and muscular. It was pretty smart.
Chinese version of Batman. Scott, you familiar with that?
Yes. It's like Batman Incorporated almost. Oh, no, he didn't join Batman Incorporated.
Can somebody suggest something for me?
Ron Stewart. Not the
Ron
comedian.
Stewart?
John Stewart.
Oh, John Stewart?
Not
But
the comedian.
I thought he's a. Wait. Let me verify before I say anything. John Stewart.
Yeah, from The Daily Show.
But he's a white man.
He's John without an H.
Wait, their names are the same. Wait, Ron, are you fucking with me?
No. He
The,
used
the,
to
the comic,
to
the comic
host The
version is
Daily Show.
John.
The DC.
The comic version is John.
Oh my gosh. I know he's the Green Lantern, but oh my god, that really fucked with my head for a second. Oh my god. Can you like delete that part, like?
We're live.
And- oh my god, I can't believe their names are so close. Thanks, Rod. Okay, I'll draw John Stewart. That's a good one, Scott. That's
Wait, do you want to draw a guy or a gal?
No, I'll choose John Stewart.
From The Daily Show, right?
Not that John Stewart.
The Bailey.
Knock it off.
Not
Behave, Ron.
My God.
He has a new show now, I think.
I legit fell for that.
So, Tiff, I think you and Sandy might be almost in the same hours. What time is it where you're at, Tiff?
It is 10:30.
Well,
So-
I guess you're a little earlier than.
Where are you at?
I'm in Washington State.
Oh, okay, so you're 2 hours earlier than me.
Where are you at?
Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota.
West Coast.
I forgot you were in Washington. I thought you were still, in
That's a good question. Is Minnesota on
Trumplandia.
Central Time or Mountain Time?
Yeah, it's Central Time.
Okay.
So it's 12:31.
My geography isn't. My
You said what?
geography isn't the best.
So that's Central Time. Huh.
And Ron, no talk about Nazis tonight, okay?
Okay.
I know you're proud of your Glendale, but we don't need to go there.
Oh, you know what else I found out about Glendale?
I can hardly wait.
Not only
What else did
was
you find out about Glendale?
not only was it the HQ, the American Nazi Association or Nazi Party during the 60s, but it was a sundowner state. I mean, sundowner town.
Yeah.
During
Yeah,
that time.
in
also.
Arizona was like that too.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with those. You guys know what a sundown town is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Okay, Sandy, explain what a sundowner town is.
You mean like the ones in the States?
Yeah.
So like it's more down in the south. Like once the sun started to go down, like it was unsafe for African American people to be out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I figured it was something along those lines.
But then at least in Glendale, the people said, hey, we're Californians. And they drove them all out.
Awkward silence, Ron. Awkward silence.
Oh, of course, man. This is a heavy topic, Jeff. You know? But it has a happy ending. They all rallied together and drove the Nazis and those people who made it a sundowner town out of Glendale, out of California. So.
Are they making a comeback?
No, they decided to stay in Arizona. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where they went.
They might be in Arizona. I don't know. I'm no hurry to go back there.
But they're no longer around these parts. So.
What the heck is that?
Somebody blowing their nose?
Isn't it a vibrating phone?
No comments so far. Quiet.
Mhm. Just drawing.
Ron, are you familiar with how to share a screen on an iPad? Tip is trying to figure out how to do
Oh.
hers.
Well,
I looked it up. It's a complicated way because right now it's not a native feature for
yeah.
Apple iOS. So I would have to
Download a few things.
yeah,
Yeah.
download a bunch of crap.
Damn.
I'll just send you a snapshot when I'm done.
The screen went black.
So who are you drawing again, Tiff?
John Stewart,
Oh man, that's what I'm drawing.
the white man.
Love the Daily Show.
That's gonna be a running joke. You got mail.
Junk mail. Junk mail.
You got mail.
Oi.
John said there was going to be possibly somebody from Washington join us, but I was expecting Tiffany. One of Jamie's friends. Let's see if I get
Well, I didn't tell John I was coming, so could be
Danny. Do you know Danny?
no.
I think it's Danny. D-A-N-I-E. Danny? Danny. I'm sure it's Danny, right? I think it's Danny. Danny sounds weird.
I don't think so. That's me.
Not Diane?
Well, I think he sent her the link, so we'll see if she pops in or not.
Diane's coming?
Not Danny. D-A-N-I-E. Not Diane.
Oh,
Done
dang
you.
it. I feel like I'm getting bamboozled a lot.
Well, not by me, right?
Always by you, Ron.
Well, I don't mean to. Just comes out that way.
Can't help yourself, Ron.
Well, how's your John Stewart coming along, Tiff?
I am inking. Just a rough sketch right now, still, but trying to fill out the eyes. Gonna shoot for home run any second now.
Look at some gray hair to see where the gray goes.
Are you gonna study a particular type of animation?
Mostly 3D, because I want to get into video games, the video game industry. So I'm not sure, like, style-wise, I have no clue, but like I know for sure they're gonna teach us 3D animation and I could do 2D. That's an option, but their main focus right now is 3D.
That's what I wanted to do originally, was get into the video game industry.
What do you want to do now?
Kids. I have no idea now. I've been out of school too long.
I am actually gonna be 30 this year, so pretty much almost everybody in my class. Yeah, I'm in 30s. I know. Almost everybody in my class is like 18, 17-year-olds, and it's like the most awkward feeling.
Ron, can you relate to that?
Yeah, most of my crew is in their 30s.
Really?
Yeah, they're in their 30s.
Where do all the older people go?
Pasture, I guess.
They're run out of the business.
No. That means I'm gonna run out of the business already before I even get it.
What's tough and what's kind of sad is, I shouldn't say sad, but a lot of the old timers, they're not really familiar with anime, and I guess it really helps when you're designing, and because that's where everything's moving towards, that anime kind of style or look to it, and even the storyboards. But sometimes us older folks, we're not really familiar with the anime.
It's gotten really popular over the years.
Yeah.
So do they no longer say don't draw anime? Now they're encouraging it.
Oh yeah, they used to say that when I was in school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
They said don't draw anime ever. Like, don't turn nothing in that has anime on it because it's too simple. And
Well, Ron, wasn't the Cal art style like big for a little bit there?
Yeah. But they were all, it was pretty, but they were all fans of anime. So
We're finally acknowledging anime as an art form.
well, I think it gotten better over the years too. Like when I used to watch it, they did kind of like they didn't have like what they have now, so the animation's gotten better.
Oh yeah.
Like when I really used to watch it, like it was very simplified animation. They did have a lot of still images or like stick figures sometimes for like humor. So I think it's gotten a lot better.
Sometimes it's also like at this art class I go to on how to draw manga. I think it's also when you have people who are, when they show examples, like let's say, I'll even admit for myself, when I first started trying to draw, I drew more style versus substance. And so when they present, this is my, you have someone that's learning how to draw, anime style, but yet they focus more on the style than the substance. And then it comes across as kind of, not very artistic. Like it has like somebody, they focus a lot on the eyes and the hair, but they don't do too much on anatomy. And then so to a lot of art teachers, they're thinking, oh, that's what you're into? Yeah, you know what, we don't want to focus on that. And sometimes that kind of turned off a few art instructors when they wasn't really the style, but maybe sometimes the fans focused too much on the substance and didn't focus a lot on the things like anatomy.
Yeah.
Now I'm just
I can
rambling.
understand
Sorry.
that. Yeah, it's pretty valid. It's because I know for sure a lot of kids I was growing up with who are also artists would hyper focus on just a few things. But like, if you want to be a serious artist, you really do have to spread your wings.
That's why I'll never be a serious artist.
What's that? What does that look like?
I
You pay
chuckle.
rent?
I have a government job.
He's a poser. He's not really one of us. He's with the
That's
feds.
right. I'm with the government. I'm here to help.
Lies.
Let me just simplify it. Did my screen go black? My screen black, huh? Sometimes my
Nope.
screen shuts off.
No, but you are stuttering. Your camera locks up occasionally. This marker stinks. No smelly markers. Rod, did you know your show has a Daily Show connection? The Great North.
No, I do not.
What's the black character's name with the fro and the glasses?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that character is based on the correspondent on the Daily Show, Dulce Sloan.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she voices one of our characters actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
you have a Daily Show connection.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not Jon Stewart.
I would have settled for Jordan Klepper or what's that Chinese guy's name? Ronnie
Chang.
Chang.
Like, oh my god, if you can get hooked up with Ronnie Chang, that would be awesome.
Did anybody watch the Australian sitcom he used to be on?
What
He
was
was-
it called again?
He was on an Australian sitcom.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but I found out about it. And I went down and binge watched it, but I can't remember the name of it. It's like in college, you know. It's, I remember his name is an odd spelling for Ching, Ronnie Chang, IMDb.
You know he's on a Disney show as a doctor.
He's in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, isn't he on that Doogie Howser one?
Yeah, that's the one. Doogie Kamehameha Aloha or something.
Oh, well, yeah. Or you know what? I wouldn't mind having Roy Wood on the show.
Yeah, did you watch him on the Correspondence Dinner?
Yeah.
I love that. He took some big shots, man. I can't imagine, like, because it's one thing like when you're in a comedy cellar or something, when you're not talking about the audience to the audience, but like when you're at the Correspondence Dinner, you're taking shots at like Fox and stuff. Like half those correspondents are in the audience. You know?
But he's fun. Those are the three I like the best, Roy Wood, Jordan Klepper, Ronnie Chang.
Oh, it's called International Student. So he's like a foreign exchange student in an Australian school.
No, never watched it.
Pretty good.
Oh, so today we had a meeting about the writer's strike that's happening. And
That would make sense.
yeah, fortunately, if it goes on any longer, we're going to run out of, I guess, work. Because we need scripts to do the
Hey.
show.
Are they hiring? I work for peanuts, man.
Well, that would be inappropriate to
Right.
say during the meeting there, Jeff.
I know. I am all for these guys getting more money.
Yeah, very inappropriate. That's why I said something that was similar to that line.
That was your chance, Ron. Forget me.
I did. I kind of mentioned that. Hey, look, I took creative writing in college. I can at least come up with something. And I'm sure the rest of the crew watches anime or reads manga. I'm sure we can come up with something.
I kind of like to see a Ron written episode.
Yeah, there's going to be
I'm sure it would be about Glendale.
Oh yeah, we're going to bomb Glendale. There's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's going to be robots. There's going to be zombies, aliens. Oh, man.
I feel like Metrobox, if they ever did meta humor, they would just straight up call it the writer's strike season. Please excuse quality of writing. We have to resort to using our artists to write the script.
I'm going to let the artist write the stories. I'd be like, yeah.
So give us a plot synopsis for what you pitch.
Oh, I don't know. All right, okay. There's this farm boy on a desert planet. And there's like this thing called the Empire. And there's like these rebels trying to thwart the Empire's efforts.
I mean, so far you can get away with it because parody is a staple of animation.
Parody? And that's about it. Maybe the second episode, that Empire will strike back. So we'll see. And that's gold. I'm gonna pitch that tomorrow.
Smells like $1 million to me. Maybe even $1 billion.
No, I think they said that if we have enough scripts to keep us going until September, and if they don't resolve anything, all the production shut down.
I looked at the negotiations chart, and they're pretty far apart right now.
That's what they say. So it's like, ugh, great.
Does that
I
mean
don't
they
know.
actually start letting people go, or just you
Will
can't?
we put on? Yeah, I think so. Most likely.
Well, like shows like Ron is on, they have scripts for a while,
Yeah.
but once those run out, then they'll end up shutting down the show or shutting down production. Like nightly shows, those are daily, so they're shutting down immediately because they don't have scripts,
Yeah.
And they
No
don't have
writers.
anything on the prompter. So it depends on the shows, nature of the show, and There's a few shows that don't have union writers, and those writers just get screwed and have to keep working.
Yeah. Should have joined the union. Now you work for us.
Well, yeah, some people don't allow the unions in their companies.
Yeah. And we call that the state of Texas.
Well, we're kind of known for that, right?
Kentucky.
They do not like unions.
On the big yellow.
Guess the studios just don't want to give up any type of money that they get from streaming.
Well, that's one of the issues is the companies don't want to be transparent about their views.
Yeah.
But yeah, I looked at that negotiation sheet and it's like, ooh, they're pretty far apart. I don't think it's going to end anytime soon.
No. Last time this happened was back in 2007.
Yep.
And, back then, there was no streaming at the time. None of the issues they have now. And that lasted for like 100 days.
They killed some shows, right? Powers was gone because of that. Or it was Heroes. What was it? Heroes.
Oh, yeah. The Powers.
Powers is the one that's out now. Heroes was the one. Save the cheerleader, save the world thing.
Yeah. No.
You don't say.
Scott doesn't like the strike either, man.
I'm surprised the robot hasn't weighed in yet, Scott. What's the robot think of the strike?
Oh, the robot is relishing it. He wants to write scripts. Him and his AI buddies.
Chat GPT bot.
Yeah. I kind of brought that up. Again, didn't think it was appropriate joke for what was happening. All I gotta say to you guys is ChatGPT. That's it. Get this production going again. And none of us have to be placed on hiatus. Yeah, it's a good time to be an executive.
Is there ever a bad time to be an executive?
Well, when there's a scandal.
We usually seem to get away with them.
That is true, but you don't want to go through all that.
The last time I had the writer's strike, that Justice League movie got canceled.
The what movie?
The Justice League movie.
The Zack Snyder one?
Yeah, the Zack
No,
Snyder.
no,
The dark,
There
the
was-
dark one?
in 2007 there was supposed to be a Justice League movie. Yeah,
Live action.
Yeah, had the core 7 guys, not yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't that the Justice League Dark that was supposed to be made?
It's called Mortal, I think.
Oh, okay. I think
Oh.
something
Yeah, it was supposed to be based on the Tower of Babel story.
Of what?
The Tower of Babel story.
Oh, Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel.
How are we doing on time?
It's 11.
Okay, you should probably do first rounds, see where everybody's at. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go first since I'm already out. Here's where I'm at so far on an older version of Karma from New Mutants, X-Men.
Karma.
Swungamin. So, pandering to my Vietnamese roots. All right, who's next? Scott, you got something? All right, here's Scott. There's Icon and
Rocket.
Static.
Oh, nice.
who?
Rocket.
Rocket. I was gonna say, that's not static. It's not,
No, that's the psychic Rocket.
well, you got something else. Look at that.
Oh,
And
diverse.
There's Jace Fox.
it's who?
Jace Fox.
Lucius Fox's son.
Yeah.
Lucius Fox's son. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you found a way to do Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sandy, you ready? Look over Sandy's shoulder. Static.
Static.
What's he doing with his hand?
He's shocking people.
One spread and one's in the fold. Okay, I got it. Okay, Tiff, you're not showing anything. Ron, you're not showing anything. Murphy, look over your shoulder, Murph. So this is the Brazilian Wonder Woman, the Chinese Superman, and what was the Batman?
Let me see. It's one of the Fox sons. Oh, God, I can't remember. I'm thinking too much.
Jace Fox.
Yeah, it's not the. It's a different one. I'm trying to think of because he has more than one son.
Right. Well, the other one is to him or something like that. That's the Batwing, right?
No, Batwing was the one that definitely got animated.
Right.
This one hasn't been. Can't remember the name off the top of my head. Yeah. I can't remember the Black Batman's name. There goes my black card.
Pencil. Plug in a honk, honk. I'm trying to plug in a USB pencil sharpener. What are you guys watching these days? I just finished watching Owl House on Disney. Did you watch that?
Not recently.
I'm about 6 episodes into Craig of the Creek.
Yay.
I started that too.
Me and Lori started watching, what was it, Succession. I didn't have high hopes on it at first, but it's actually pretty good. It's like a spin-off. It's like a retelling of Bernie Madoff. It's pretty
That's probably why I'm not watching. That sounds depressing.
It's actually a dark comedy. If you can stomach, everything that's wrong, and ridiculous about that kind of life, then that's pretty imitate. Pretty entertaining. It just lampoons them.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Are you painting or are you drawing, Don Stewart?
Who you talking to?
What?
Who you talking to? You said, are you painting or are you drawing? But we didn't know who you were talking to. Everybody finished Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You like it?
Yeah.
What'd you think of having Jack Black and Lizzo?
I didn't mind it.
I know, I admit it kind of took me out of the episode for a second.
Yeah. Both did, but not that much for me. I was like, okay.
You hear that chirping?
The guard just
Anybody make out what Murphy just said?
No,
Scott.
it's kind of pretty choppy.
Yeah, Scott, your robot could probably translate that.
You broke up on us, Murph. I wasn't sure what you just said. We'll try again.
No, it's someone's music in the background, and then I thought it was El DeBarges to the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Yeah.
Yay.
Rhythm of the night.
Sorry if that put an earworm in somebody's brain, but it just popped in my head.
You're not sorry. Don't lie.
Yeah, I meant to do that. I want you to just sleep with that for the rest of the night. Wake up tomorrow
I don't
morning.
know. Harry Belafonte died the other day, so I still got Deo stuck in my head. The Banana Boat song.
Damn. Yeah.
Down, go home.
The Banana Boat song.
When did he die?
It was a week. Sunday? Just a few days ago.
Who was the? Oh, Jerry Springer was the one that recently.
Yeah, there's
Sorry.
He
your-
died
there's
recently
you.
too.
But I'll miss Harry Belafonte. I won't really miss Jerry Springer.
I didn't know he was still alive.
Belafonte, that's how I felt when Belafonte died. I was like, what? You still alive?
I remember I took a high school course of psychology, and the teacher made us watch Jerry Springer. And she says, this is what abnormal personalities are like.
Well, I guess. Wasn't that where the Cash Me Outside girl was?
What's that?
Jerry Springer, isn't that where the Cash Me Outside girl came? Cash Me Outside, how about that?
Oh my god, is that where she came from?
Yeah, that's where she was from.
Pretty sure that was Jerry Springer.
Was he the one that always did those paternity tests?
That
Find
was
that.
Mari.
That was Maury.
Yeah,
that's more.
free show.
I just remember that one scene. He was like, and we have the results. Well, you're not the father. And the other guy goes, yeah, well, you're not the father either. Ooh. Whole audience was like, ooh.
What a twist.
Hey, Ron. Ron.
On.
Oh my god. No, he's ignoring me.
Right.
On.
Oh, what?
There you go, Tim.
So, like, do you guys outsource animations to Koreans? Or do they do that a lot more now these days?
The what?
Outsource animation to Korea.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we send all our stuff to Korea, and they animate it.
Oh. Yeah, because I was watching some DC movies, the animation ones.
Yeah, and they all show the Korean crew right at the very end.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like all Koreans working on the animation. I was like, when did this start happening?
It's been like that for a while. We always send it to Korea because so far they're the cheapest and most competent for now.
Interesting.
Wow.
I learn something new every day.
How does that make you feel, Tiff?
Well, I was there for a while, and weirdly enough, I didn't really see any animation studios anywhere.
Oh, really?
But I did see a lot of Korean artists, and they're very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Supplemental income.
It was humbling to say the least.
Yeah, they're really good artists. Surprising. It's surprising. It's just not K-pop. Not just K-pop.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Talented people.
Yeah. Even video games, like they have a ton of studios for video games.
Are there? Yeah. So, what games are from Korean studios? I mean, you know, we know Final Fantasy is always, that kind is from Japan, but what's a game that's from a Korean studio?
They mostly do like mobile or MMO kind of games.
Oh,
Usually a lot of gacha involved gambling, basically. The cash grab kind of games.
mm.
Hell.
So many noises out of Scott tonight.
The special effects are so lifelike.
The Foley work.
Yeah.
The tip when you go back to school.
I start August.
Sandy went to school for animation, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your degree?
Media arts and animation.
Where did you go to school, Sandy?
I went to the Art Institute. It got shut down.
Oh shit.
You mean the one in San Francisco?
The one up here in Minnesota. Most of them are gone now.
Were you able to get your money back? Like whatever you paid?
No, I still owe like almost 60,000.
What?
Ouch.
You owe even though they got shut down?
Yeah,
That's
I've
ridiculous.
been meaning to put in a borrower defense application because it's a lot of
Yeah,
money
that's weird.
I owe, and I haven't really gotten any jobs since graduating. They had like a 6-month thing they were supposed to help you when you graduated, but I moved to Hawaii and they gave me one phone call and they're like, "We have no connections in Hawaii, you're on your own." And I called again because they're supposed to help you find employment in the animation industry.
Damn, they really screwed you over.
Yeah.
That fucks up.
That's messed up.
I know like a lot of studios, they don't look really highly on my school, so that also factors in on looking for work.
I don't know, Ron, from your experience, is the school that important? I always, like just in the graphic field, the portfolio was always more important than the degree for me. When I was hiring people.
Yeah, I mean, well, there are examples of guys that have no degree and they've done well because they were just doing their artwork, just practicing all the time, and then they just moved up. Well, they were board artists, and I know a few that just love to draw comics. They never went to school. They were hired as board artists at one time. They moved up the ladder to director, and now they're producers.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but I mean, they loved anime. They watched anime. They kept drawing, and they just learned on the job. So, they're examples of, you really don't need to have a degree.
Yeah, I noticed that is a lot more, with social media. A lot of people don't go to art school anymore.
Yeah.
So I definitely wasted money. When I see the younger generation, like, doing better than you in no school.
But, when they post the job openings, they say they do want. Maybe it's the different studios. Of course, if you know somebody in there, the reason these guys got in is because one of the directors at that time they went to the same comic book store, and he saw these guys. They were really passionate about drawing, and he said, like, well, do some storyboards for me, and then that's how they got in. So in that sense, it's who you know.
True.
We don't know anybody, Ron.
You know me, but I don't really have
Like,
that much.
like I said, we don't know anybody, Ron.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I'm like in the house a lot.
I could get you on the design side, but unfortunately, I'd really have to test you.
Is that what you do? I thought you did backgrounds.
Yeah, that's design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would fail, so I'm not even going to try.
Well, I do give out some notes to even the guys that I season. Because sometimes they know perspective, and that's good that you know perspective, but it's not simply just doing perspective. Does it look like what we're trying to, like a rundown house? Can you do a rundown house? I mean, you can do the perspective, but what makes it look rundown?
So like a visual storytelling part.
Yeah. So a lot of times they would just draw, like, for a house you have the siding. Maybe it's just horizontal. They'll just draw it straight. And I'll have to make a note that says, no, don't do that. It's supposed to be run down. I want to see cracks. I want to see some boards that are not perfectly parallel with each other. There's little things like that. Sometimes they forget that.
It's easy to get caught up with the science of perspective and to be accurate, but then sometimes being a little flawed with the accuracy of perspective, like in graphic novels like more film noir, and the shadows aren't always.
Well, I can handle the flaw part.
Sometimes the shadows don't need to make sense. It just needs to be cool and add, character.
Yeah.
Ron can vouch for that. I can handle the flaw part.
And I tell them, there's a lot of times we tell them that freehanded. We don't have them do straight edge. We don't want to see straight lines because it looks more realistic in a sense.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good to know. Duly noted.
How many backgrounds do you do a day?
It depends. If it's easy, then maybe a couple. But like right now, I just took 2 days just to lay out this wide scene. There's a few buildings in it. So yeah, it's a little more time consuming.
I can imagine.
Someone said they're enjoying today's art dinner. Not sure who that was. I guess I can open the Facebook and see.
Oh, we have a ghost.
You have a what?
We have a ghost.
Ooh, good or bad?
I call those ex-girlfriends.
Oh, it's Ramina Kishana. That was who said that. So,
You know who that
Ramina
is?
says they're enjoying today's art theme.
Unfortunately, I don't.
All right, what are we doing today? 30 minutes. I think I'm just about done with Swoon.
Oh, how long is this going on till?
I got about another half hour.
Oh, okay. So a half hour to finish up, everybody.
Thanks, Tiff.
Okay.
That's like the Great British Cooking Show.
I am chef.
Bakers, you have half an hour.
So let's put a heavier stroke around her.
What's that other one? That fashion one? Designers?
Ain't handy. Do I have available?
Okay, let's. I have a question for everybody. That maybe you might be scared to answer or not. I don't know. What's the most you guys ever spent at one Comic Con or Anime Con?
Time or money?
Money.
That's a dangerous
I don't really
question.
spend money.
Wow, I feel like your number will be very high.
No, because I mean, even when I went to the conventions, as an attendee, I didn't really spend much money. So I'm more interested in going to panels as an attendee. And,
How much
Seeing
did you
people.
spend, Tiff?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
can tell it's a lot just from the way she's going on.
Some of you make me feel not so bad.
Let's see. The highest price item. Let's see. What did I pick up at a
I'm
convention?
trying to
That was high
think. I'm
price?
trying to actually.
Like
What you
even
wanna
when I went to
spend?
San Diego Comic Con, I don't think I spent more than $200 or $300.
Wow.
Over the course of a weekend,
I think I've blown like maybe. This is like years ago at an anime expo. Maybe 400.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
How much did you blow, Tiff?
That was just on like water and refreshments.
I blew $1,000 at one convention.
Wow, what did you buy?
I bought a lot of stuff, and it was all from artists.
Which convention?
E-Triple-C, Emerald City. It was my first big convention.
Yeah,
And
which convention?
Emerald City Comic Con.
Emerald City.
Oh. 1,000. Wow. Robert,
And
know about
nobody
that?
else here spent that much.
Spent 1,500.
Oh,
There you go.
hey,
There you go.
there we go. Heck yeah.
Feel better now, Tiff.
Yeah, I do. I do.
What was it, a full-size replica of the Batmobile, Scott?
Well, like 900 of it went to one of those early monitors where you could draw on it.
Oh,
I thought he was going to say charity. I'm like, oh my
Yeah, that was
god.
back in the day.
Sweat on my brow. Like, oh, I can't beat that.
What did you buy, Tiff?
Lots of art books, like tons of some posters, but mostly like artist random stuff like cards and stuff that shows their sketches and how they do their stuff.
And it was over 1,000? For 1,000?
Yeah. Okay, I did get what do they say? I got hard sold. I don't know what those past tense. I got suckered into buying something that I didn't want. That was pretty pricey. But I'm not even gonna mention that. But it was a comic, a collection of comics.
Oh, yeah, what comic?
Can't even remember the name.
Oh, boy.
That's how bad it was. It's Niobe? Yeah. Niobe, that's what it was.
that's a fairly new comic, isn't it? I hope.
Apparently they've been running for like 10 years or so, and only now they're like getting super like popular because I guess they're like going around.
I just saw an ad for them on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, they're I feel like they're really upping their marketing game, partly because they said that they got picked up by HBO.
All right. I got a half hour. I got 20 minutes. I can do a quick sketch. Give me a minority character.
Gordon Ryder.
Gordon Ryder. What's Gordon Ryder?
Yeah, what is he?
He's
I mean,
Chinese.
his ethnicity, not.
Yeah.
We all know.
Oh,
Gordon Ryder is, right?
I mean, the real Gordon's Chinese, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. That the
Which
character
based on the
would be
guy,
Chinese.
so.
We could ask here. I'll throw it out. Ramina, are you still there? Give me a character. Or do you want to see Gordon Ryder too? I like it. Okay, 20 minutes. Hurry up.
Gordon Ryder. He's still going?
Flash
Gordon, the Gordon's
What's
fisherman.
Flash Gordon? You got diverse though.
He's thinking. Come on, just throw something out there. It's like dance, monkey, dance. Black Panther.
There we go.
Okay, I'll have to go with the old school uniform. I've only got 20 minutes. I can't be doing that MCU pattern.
20 minutes, Bakers.
Do a bust. Black Panther. Jack Kirby drew the first Black Panther, right? Yeah. These are good exercises when you do these like rush drawings at the end of a stream. We got 20 minutes to draw a character. Does he not have the teeth around his collar? Yeah, maybe I want to go all the way back to Jack Kirby because it's just like he's wearing like black pajamas with socks. We'll put the claws around his collar just to modernize it a little bit. It's funny. You can't really see his pupils anymore, but the old ones had his pupils. His ears were more prominent.
Yeah, where did the dynamic duo go today?
They're watching Flash. Ah!
Ah, the universe.
Oh, is Flash on today?
It's like a special showing.
Oh,
Are we talking about the one with he who shall not be named?
No, this is Flash Gordon.
Oh, okay.
That's why we said Flash.
Gotcha.
Hero of the universe.
Go on with Ming the Merciless.
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
forget
Come on, that was probably the most memorable thing for me is the music.
Yeah, I remember that when you were humming and like, yeah, that's the song. Whenever Ming showed up, right, or his minions.
Big Rush Band.
You should finish this. So I can give it to the bouncer. That's his favorite thing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Is that Robert?
yeah, you want to say hi?
I heard a male voice on your mic.
She was showing me her Jon Stewart.
Ah. That's not a euphemism, is it?
I mean, I guess it could be.
He was showing me the Superman.
He was showing her his
Hey,
Jon Stewart.
Look
What
at
the
my
hell?
Jon Stewart.
This is a family show, folks.
Some of that
Rated
black-
TVMA. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing good.
That is Tiffany's husband, for those of you that aren't familiar.
He who shall not be named.
I'm just glad you guys are making her job because anymore.
You can blame Ron. I thank Ron.
Does Robert know about your purchase, Tiff?
Oh yeah, he was there for the whole thing. Every time they would, try to pull me in, and I would look at him, be like, "Help me out, man." He would be like, "Yeah, go ahead, go for it." Oh my gosh, really?
Urging.
Not helping, Robert.
Not looking good.
I was hoping maybe we could make a comic like Gunman, but
This is where he walks away.
Let's go to Big Sharpie, I guess.
At least you're not coughing that much, Tiff.
Yeah, I was chewing on a cough drop
Oh,
out of consideration.
Coughing a lot lately. You don't have to roll
I
it, do you?
had it last month, and now I have a long haul COVID because I'm still dealing with the coughs. They're pretty bad still. But I was boosted or vaccinated. I got boosted, but not for a while. So I'm thinking my immunity was waning.
mm.
I just discovered I got allergies this year.
It's
And
pretty.
it's not like the sneezing, it's like the coughing allergy.
Oh, you get
So-
those? Yeah, I get that one.
Yeah.
too.
Actually, and it's not just me. It's since California was in a drought for 15 years, and now after the rain, there's a super bloom of pollen. And
Oh, I
some
heard
people
about
just discovered. Yeah. Some people just discovered they got allergies like me.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'm just glad I discovered it when I got older, not when I was a kid. Don't want to be labeled as an allergy kid. Can't play dodgeball. Or something like that. So,
You guys remember kickball?
Yes.
That's
Anybody? Do they still play that in school?
that's a good question.
Kickball, probably. Dodgeball, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah.
Oh my, the great equalizer.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a
There's
ball.
too many sadistic kids who can dodgeball. So
Ron was definitely one.
that's the laugh of one of them.
You mean you're not supposed to go for the head? Oh, that was the rules.
You can dodge
He
a
was,
wrench.
You guys watched the movie Dodgeball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Ben Stiller.
Oh, he's the bad guy.
Dodge a ball.
He was the bad guy, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Viper. I forgot what his name was, but yeah, he was the Viper guy.
Cobra.
Scott, what's next week's topic?
Hero support.
What's that?
Hero support.
Oh, so like
Sidekicks. And next
Is
week is
that
our
the
100th
PC term
episode.
for it? We got a PC term for sidekicks.
The
now?
number 99.
That was from,
Wow.
that was from Hero. Jedi.
Next week is sidekicks.
Sidekick.
Yeah, with Ernie Reyes Jr.
And Buck Rogers.
And what is it? Gil Gerard?
Gerard.
Gil Gerard.
Buck Rogers?
Yeah, it was in that movie, Sidekicks.
Beady, beady, beady.
Thought I heard a sound like from Twinkie from Buck Rogers.
Yeah, it was Mike.
Bitty, 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 bitty.
Mm,
What the buck?
That was Mel Blanc, wasn't it?
I think so.
7 minutes.
Bakers, you have 8 minutes.
all right, I'm done. Oh, let me see. Something like that.
Hmm.
This one. Quick Black Panther sketch. Hey. Drive real quick. Stop camera. Almost ready for last looks.
Can I
Ready.
send
Ready.
mine through Messenger?
Okay, you're gonna send yours through Messenger. I don't see anything.
Spatula's down, bakers.
Ron, are you sharing anything tonight?
No.
Why?
I was just sketching. I didn't know what to draw.
I thought
You
you were
were-
drawing John Stewart.
I was, but the rule is don't draw the same thing.
That's not a rule.
Oh, it's not? Oh, never mind then.
There's no Filipino superheroes you could have picked.
Why would I pick that? Just because I'm Filipino?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have done that, huh?
Is that Lady Wave?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the new one, Wave. Yeah.
And also that Captain America girl, right?
Captain America girl.
Yeah.
America Chavez?
No, I thought.
America Chavez is Latino.
No. Yeah, she was a character.
Hmm.
You gotta Google it. Let me see.
Here is
Ari Agbayani is Marvel's newest Captain America.
this is Karma from the New Mutants and X-Men, but I aged her up. She was the backstory is a refugee from Vietnam, so realistically she'd be in her 60s. So I tried to age her up a bit, and I based the look on Kip Lay, who was an actress, a Vietnamese actress. And then with my leftover time, we did a quick Black Panther sketch.
Ooh.
Very quick. About 15 minutes. All right. Who's next? Scott is ready. All right. Bring Scott up to the big screen.
Nice.
Is he wear it's a white Batman outfit?
He's
Whoa.
supposed to be gray.
It's what?
Gray?
Gray. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot who that character was from the Justice Super Friends.
Samurai.
Samurai. I thought it was Reed. Patsy Chief. And who's the one in the lower left, Scott?
The question?
The question.
You got Adam up here.
I see Adam. All right.
Question is a
We're busy
minority?
tonight.
Question is Renee Montoya now.
Oh,
Yep.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't he the swordsman?
Renee Montoya. Wait. What's she in Suicide? Or no, she was in the Harlequin movie, right? Renee Montoya?
Yeah. Played by Rosie Perez.
All right, Sandy, you ready to for
Oh,
last
no,
ups?
no.
No. No. All right. Tiff, did you send me
Name
something?
Montoya and Princess Bride also.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Couldn't quite finish it, but
I'm gonna have to find it. We'll have to do a Filipino stream, Ron, and we'll all draw versions of Wave.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's AAPI month, so we can do another stream on my channel or something.
Oh shoot, I could have done a quick color.
Tiffany
not.
said. Oh, look at that, John Stewart. Okay, let me get into the new tab. There you go. Right, so.
Oh, I hope it's not flipped because I didn't flip check it. Oh,
That sounds kind of racist.
what?
Not that kind of flip, Ron.
Flip check it.
Damn, the timing on that. No pun intended.
Share screen.
I thought you were going to say, I forgot to flip check it. Here, Ron, check it real quick. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Is that what they tell you at the animation studio? Can you flip check this for us, Ron? It needs more balloon.
It's unfortunately everybody's
I failed the flip check.
everybody's all PC in the studio. So
So here's Tiff's John Stewart.
that doesn't look like the host of the Daily Show. Or former Daily Show.
What do you mean?
Where's
It
Ray?
looks like Trevor Noah just buffed up.
Where's his ring?
Buff Trevor Noah.
Tiff, where's his ring?
Buff Trevor Noah.
Oh, the ring is, it's there.
So you got
Ah,
all the rotating hosts they've had.
you should have flip checked it.
Hmm.
I missed the
I
ring.
told you I failed the flip check.
No, well, I'm trying to think. Would you see the ring at that angle? Because I think it would be on the first joint of the finger, and the fist you're seeing two of the joints.
There's
Well,
no ring.
he has it on his right hand, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, I would have showed right here.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I'll just do that right now. Then we can pretend I remembered it.
All right.
Well, that's
Did we
a
catch everybody? Oh wait, Murphy, you ready?
Serious looking John Stewart. Batman, Superman.
Nice.
Wonder Woman.
He's got all the characters in this area,
That's the best.
just hanging out in an alley as you do.
No stereotypes there.
Nice. I'll have to look at this Brazilian Wonder Woman. I'm not familiar with her.
Yar something.
Yeah, I started following when she first came out, and it was like a trip back to Brazil to visit. And I've been meaning to pick up on it. It got pretty interesting. It has a whole different kind of mythology around it, around her character. It's like a different group of Amazons.
Did I miss anybody? Got everybody? Ron's not there.
Ron, show
I
it.
didn't do much.
Sandy doesn't seem to want to show hers. Come on,
Aw,
Sandy.
why
Let's look
not?
at the static, Sandy. Come
Oh,
on.
wait.
I'm not
Oh,
even
wait.
done with mine. working on it.
Yeah.
Static.
Nice.
Doing the Magneto hands.
I like it.
Static with Kirby hands.
All right, so that's minority superheroes. Next week, superhero sidekicks. And the reason we're doing superhero sidekicks is it's the same thing we did for the very first stream. So that was our very first topic was superhero sidekicks. So for episode 100, we're going back. Superhero sidekicks.
Yay.
Love to have more people join us.
Well, if it's the 100th episode, gotta join.
Yeah, 100th episode next week.
You're going to be there, Tiff?
I'll be there.
Wow.
It's the 100th episode. Come on.
Yeah, I'll send you the link there.
Thank
Anybody have anything to promote? Obviously, Free Comic Book Day this weekend. So hit up your local comic shops and libraries. Artists will be at a lot of them. I know Ron and not Ron, John and Drew will be at Other Realms. I'll be at Nanakuli Library. Are you guys going to be at any comic shops this weekend or libraries? Murphy, you doing anything?
Not off the top of my head. No.
Here's John and Drew. Look at
Oh
this.
my gosh!
Yay.
At the last minute. Just like heroes.
They must have heard me talking about them.
Oh, there's the Wonder Twins. Oh, okay.
Wonder Twin powers activate. I can't
Oh,
hear
they're
you.
muted.
Who's
You're
gonna be
good.
water?
You're
Yeah, you're
muted.
muted. Yeah, just keep moving your lips.
Oh look!
Oh,
look.
Oh, they actually managed to drop
Ooh.
something.
Here, hold
Wow.
on, let me bring you up
El
large. Let's see.
Dorado.
El Dorado.
Yay.
That was a car, wasn't it?
We still can't hear you guys. But here
Yay.
Hey,
Oh,
oh,
hey,
Samurai
hey,
Jack and
Oh,
Psylocke.
Psylocke. Why didn't
Psylocke.
nobody think of that one?
Psylocke's the confused character, right? Thanks, John, Drew. We can't hear you,
Bye,
but thank you.
yeah,
Yay.
All right.
That was cool.
yeah.
Isn't tomorrow Star Wars Day?
Too bad
Tomorrow
they
Yeah.
is Star Wars Day, so
Yeah.
May the 4th be with
May
you.
Fourth? Oh
May the
my
4th
god.
be with you. Oh, that's
Wow.
right.
I'll
And that
probably
one
be
right
streaming on my. I'll probably stream
Actually,
something on my
it's before
personal
that.
channel.
Hey,
I think are you guys familiar with the sketch battles on Instagram?
Sketch battle.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
they usually do it on the on Wednesdays also. So their topic today was the Fifth Son from Star Wars. So I'll probably draw that tomorrow. I'll be a day late. But, yeah, if you look up hashtag sketch battles on Instagram, you can find out. They've got they're doing all the Star Wars Asians this month. So this week was Fifth Son. Next week is Fennec Shand. So I'm definitely drawing next week because that's Ming Na. What else? Anything to promote? Tiff, you got anything to promote?
No. Just stay healthy, guys.
Stay
I'm
healthy.
over here coughing. My lungs out.
Sandy, anything to promote?
No.
No. Ron, anything to promote?
Yeah, just keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Yay.
All right.
That one's for PR.
I'm feeling inspired to go to work now tomorrow.
Murphy, anything to promote?
No, just be healthy and be yourself. And
When's your adult animation class or when's your adult anime classes again?
let me see. Those, let me see. I think I'm cutting back. I was doing Saturday and Sunday for the past 2 weeks, so I'm gonna say Sunday nights.
Sunday night. So if you're in the San Francisco area, look for that adult animation class.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more like the unofficial TA there, but other than that, it's a fun
You're the
class,
official,
you know.
you're the unofficial TNA there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So, mostly I just give advice on if you want to draw interior comics, or if you want to do things like comic book covers, That's more the instructor, Austin.
All right. And Scott, I think you're the last person I need to ask, right? Anything to promote, Scott? Anything we should be aware of?
No, not really. They got a toy thing on Sunday, right? At the Alamana Hotel.
Alamana Hotel, the Toy Expo, I think. The Toy and
Yeah.
something like that. Who's going to be there? I think On's got a table there, right?
I'm not sure.
Tiff's gonna be there buying up $1,000 worth of toys.
It would take her $1,000 just to fly out to it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
All right. I guess that's it then. Everybody say aloha.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Clicking end broadcast. Thank you for watching.